Hey, but the first single, how's it doing in America?
It's doing well, you know. I think people are like, whoa, is this, you know, it's just a little taste of what the rest of the record is going to be like. But I think that it's probably only, you know, it's only, what, 5% of what the album is actually consists of. That's probably the most pop-oriented song on the album.
Yeah, but
you
in
know?
a way, also one of the songs that relates to the older Korn songs the most. Yeah, not really. I mean, the feel of the song is a lot of Korn.
Yeah,
it's completely different, but it's still got like a Korn feel in it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's fast.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's like you have to pick one song to kind of show or let people listen to and get people hyped about, and that was the one we felt that kind of had elements of a little bit of each song on the record that felt right to release. But I think it's doing well, and the video is amazing. Have you heard it?
No.
I've heard what it's gonna be, but it's like 4 and like Snoop is in it. Who's playing your part again? Because I read it, but I can't remember. Who's
Exhibit or something?
No. Exhibit's Fieldy, and Little John is Jonathan, and Snoop Dogg's me. So,
that's cool.
That's legendary, man.
Were you there while the recording was?
What's that?
Were you there too with the video recording? While it was recorded, the clip when it recorded.
What? Yeah.
Were you there?
Oh yeah. We were all there on the side watching. It was such a trip to watch all these guys jam our song, you know, with guitars on and singing in Jonathan's microphone to our song. You know, and we were just like, what?
Who came up with that idea?
It was Jonathan.
All right.
It was Jonathan, because Jonathan was thinking, like, you know, they don't play rock videos that much anymore. You know,
only rap videos.
Yeah, a lot of rap videos, hip hop, all this R&B. So Jonathan was like, what if we got, you know, hip hop people and they played us in the video? And we're like, that's a great idea.
Yeah, great.
So
really
we were actually able to get really big hip hop people, you know, and they're all Korn fans too. So
it might be as big as a shock effect as Freak on a Leash, because that was also a video that got you another breakthrough after the blind video, of course. But it might be one of those again, because a lot of people might not know Korn, but know the Snoop, know Lil Jon, know them all, but don't know the music of Korn. So it might be another breakthrough video, isn't it?
I hope so. I think that a lot of the Korn fans are gonna they'll get it. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh, these guys are just
funny.
Yeah, this is funny, and there's a lot of dialogue in between the song.
Okay.
So there's a lot of talking. It's almost like a documentary.
Yeah.
You know, there's a guy that's kind of interviewing us through them playing us in the video. You know, his name's Bob Reiner.
Okay.
You know, and then there's a lot of spoofs in the music industry with people, different clubs, different studios and producers, and it's really funny. It's a really funny video. So I don't think people are going to expect that. No. They're going to expect some dark, kind of a typical metal.
When they see the artwork first and then the video, they should expect something that is out of this world. I mean, it's creepy artwork, isn't it? Why is that?
Because it's a Korn album.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, it hadn't been. I mean, I have the feeling that every album is getting creepier and creepier.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, what about an American tour? When are you starting, and with what bands?
Man, I don't know.
First, wait till the album comes out.
Yeah, we're gonna wait till the record comes out and then see what happens. I mean, there's talk of us going to Australia first, and then to Asia, you know, Japan, and then probably back. I think we're gonna do some festivals and some headline dates in end of April, May here in Europe. So I think we're even going to be doing all these tours before we go to the States. So,
all right, it's going to be a hard day's live again for 1.5 years of touring again.
Exactly.
That's what's. I mean, music industry is kind of changing already the last few years. For bands, it's getting more and more important to play than to release albums and sell them, isn't it? Is that also true for Korn? I mean, you guys sell a lot more albums than the average band that is coming out with an album, but is it also for you getting more important to get tours and maybe to organize a tour again by yourself, etc.?
Not necessarily, because our fans are so like diehard. You know, we can be playing, you know, on the street corner, and 10,000 people will show up. But you know, I think it's. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, that must be cool, man.
It's really cool. So
there's still a lot of diehard fans from the beginning, because if you start on your 20th or 25th with listening to, like me, I mean, I was 25 when you guys released the Blind album. Are there still a lot of 35-year-old fans? Do you know that, or is it?
I think
staying young and in average.
I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing the demographic grow. You know, as we get older, which is really cool. But I do see a younger generation being turned on to it and liking it still. 15, 16-year-olds, even 13, 14-year-olds coming to the shows, you know, because we're out, usually after every show, almost every show, we're out back signing autographs for people that are hanging out, you know, screaming at us and stuff. And I'm seeing a lot of young people too, which is great.
But it's not only music, but for some reason, Korn has had the image of the middle finger ever since the beginning, in a positive way. I don't know how to completely explain it, but it's something like, a world. We don't care what the hell you think we're doing, but it's us, it's Korn, it's our fans, etc. That's our world. It's the Korn world, isn't it? It's keeping that way already for 10 years. It's not something you can do anything for, is it? It's just something that happens naturally.
I mean, it's just naturally the way we grew up in the small town. If you knew this town called Bakersfield, there was only. I mean, if you didn't kind of claim who you are and stick to that, you're gonna get your ass kicked. You know what I mean? So it's about.
You have to have an attitude.
You have to have a sort of an attitude and believe in yourself, and you know, and take that path, and not be confused or some cowboy is going to kick the shit out of you.
Could you ever imagining what you would do when there was no Korn anymore from now on? What would you going to do then?
I don't know. I'll probably join the circus or something. I don't know. A clown in the circus. But
still play the guitar.
I probably would still be involved in music in some way.
Do you want to produce or something?
Yeah, I would say I'd probably be like an engineer in a studio, or still have my hands, because I was doing electrical work before Korn, you know, and we really took off. So I was like kind of really interested in the electronics of how my guitar worked and taking it apart, and you know.
That's good. Yeah.
That's an advantage of to other guitar players, I guess. If you can do the technical way of guitars, I mean, you have a step ahead of other guitar players, isn't it?
I don't know. Well, on some sort, yeah, but probably I'm not the most technical guitarist. You know what I mean? Like you know, Joe Satriani type. You know,
doesn't suit you, I think.
No, it's not. It's not my style. Even though I was very influenced by him and Steve Vai and all these very technical players, but yeah. I mean, I'm just stoked. Can't wait to get out there and tour.
Cool. What's your favorite song on the new record?
I have to see the list, but I think that, you know, the last song on the record is, I think, really something different that we have never done. It's kind of refreshing. It's just Jonathan and a keyboard, and then it ends with the band. And
it's a pretty long song too.
It is, yeah. It's dramatic.
Yeah. Yeah, what says tearjerker in this?
Yeah, that's the name. Yeah. Okay. I was like, you know, are we gonna call it that? Are people gonna take it seriously? But when you listen to it, you're like, oh. Yeah,
it is one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We have to stop, I think. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Then.
Cool, man. Thanks. All right. Thank you.